When you watched the film from Saturday, what did you see?
They had a good plan against us.
What were some of these mistakes y'all talked about after the game?
I made some bad throws. Quick game, we didn't have spacing out there. Quick game, I may have made a few bad decisions, hanging on a safety too long when I should have went to the other side. But just small things.
What have you seen out of Auburn's defense? Have you had
I think
a
they
chance to-
play a lot harder than they did last year. I've just watched a little bit, so I can't really tell you much.
What do you think their mindset is? I mean, you've played Vanderbilt and Texas, two teams that you really wanted to beat. I figure Auburn probably wants to really beat you for what last year.
Yeah, I think it's probably our mindset of last year. They're probably have the same mindset that we had last year.
This offense has been, so explosive for so long, so many good games in a row. To have a game like that against Alabama, I know obviously you don't want to lose, but what can you take from that maybe can
We
get
just got to
you
go to
better?
we just got to go to work, get in here, change some things up and go back to work.
When you say change some things up, is that like scheme or is it just executing better?
Maybe
What do
the
you
way
think?
we call plays, our scheme and everything else.
Been a while since you guys had lost, but going back to some of those close, emotional games last year, Texas A&M, Vanderbilt, LSU, anything y'all take from that and getting past the Alabama game?
To me, those were easier to take than this one, just because I've never been shut out, and the last couple of nights I've been, I'm still kind of upset about it. So
What did Alabama do to try to take away the perimeter running game? Like Jeff
they
get
played
that
their
edge?
ends. They played their ends wide, and it was hard for Jeff to get outside of it.
Anybody tried that before?
Georgia,
You expect to see more of that now?
yeah, we have to have a plan for it.
What kind of, I know you're a little older, but a lot of these young guys, Laquan, Evan Ingram, they haven't really had any bad things happen when they were at Ole Miss. How have they responded, and how do you try to help them, get past this and focus
I mean,
on
I talked to
Auburn?
Laquan today. He's focused on Auburn, so I haven't seen any of the other young kids. So I think if he's that way, I think most of them would be the same way.
When you guys were having success, and for the most part every game this season before Alabama, but running on the perimeter, how important is it for the receivers to do what they've been doing in terms of blocking?
Oh, it's huge. It's huge. I think they blocked well. We just couldn't get it outside of them to get it out there for them to show it. But I think they're always going to block good. Coach Hurd coaches that up hard, and they take pride in it.
Is it tough for guys who are used to getting the ball to buy into blocking downfield?
I don't think with our guys, Laquan jumped in and wanted to block. Dante, that's part of his mentality is a block. So, all of our guys are physical guys that want to block.
What has it been like for you to have Ryan Applin around this year?
That's huge. Especially during camp when, things weren't going as well for me. And, I could kind of remember when he was coming back from his shoulder surgery, just some things that he told me. And he just told me to, stay in there and try to stay focused and things like that. So he's been huge for me.
What was your guys' relationship like when you were at Arkansas State?
He was like, I don't want to say big brother or anything like that, but I mean, he would pick me up and we'd go to practice together and things like that. So, it was that kind of relationship.
Talk a little bit about the impact that Evan Ingram's had, and have you been a little surprised that a rookie like him can come in and do what he's done?
Yeah, especially when, he first came in with his body frame. You probably thought he would redshirt or something like that, but then you saw, just how athletic he was and he could make plays for you. So, I'm just excited about all the plays he's made.
You got a pretty good trust factor with him?
Yeah, no doubt. I think, if we split him out or if he's a tight end or anything like that, I feel really good about him.
What did the return against Sanders mean?